oh man, golly gee. Woo. This day is one for the books, I tell you what. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see it there. My name is Florida Man, much obliged. I'm just out here enjoying the beautiful weather, celebrating the good news. Yeah. Oh, you didn't hear? Shoot. You didn't hear, man? You must be one of them Colorado tourists, huh? All right. That's okay. Welcome. Get yourself some jorts and a brewski and listen up. This right here's the good news, man. Florida Crystals, the homegrown, homemade cane sugar brand loved by every man, woman, and child across the U.S. of A. God bless their soul. They done did themselves a rebrand, man. I'll break it down for you, proper like, for your tourist self.
All right, I'll take it from here. The first change to note is the logo mark. While keeping a symmetrical and centered composition, the new mark changes from a fragmented radial silhouette to a simple rectangular one. This makes the logo hold its space much better and isn't distracting. The updated logo mark is much stronger than before, and a big reason for this is the fact that the imagery used in the mark actually looks like sugarcane. Florida Crystals is proud of being one of the biggest sugarcane companies in these here US of A, as Florida Man would say. And this new mark helps support that. Not only is it recognizable, but is much more approachable because of the rounded corners and simplified icon style. This has a playful but modern feeling to the brand that makes sense with their product and brand image. Now moving on to logo type, the general structure and look is carried over to the rebrand. However, small items are adjusted to make it more modern and sleek. It has changed from a rigid typeface with large serifs to one that is kerned more evenly and has very faint serifs that flare out of each character. Also, the stylized crossbars within the F and A in Florida are made more prominent in the new logo type by adding negative space below them.
Woo, pretty darn tootin' wrinkly bootin' dandy, right? Woo. That's what I thought. That new logo, it grabs the attention of every Florida man from Miami to Tallahassee. All right, brother, get yourself another brewski because we're getting into the meat and taters of this here rebrand.
Woo, Florida Man's getting into it. All right, now let's dive into the front panel of the package. The new package correctly improves on the hierarchy of the design by isolating the logo and raising it towards the top third of the package. This follows the rule of thirds. It then reads down to what is actually in the package itself through a more clearly seen transparent sphere. The name of the product is moved down on the hierarchy from before and is isolated on a red badge-like rectangle. This was a great decision by Florida Crystals because putting the physical product higher on the hierarchy increases product appeal.
Oh. They killing this design, man.
All right, Florida Man, settle down. Now regarding contrast, the new package has better contrast overall, and this is accomplished mainly in part to the color changes. The new color palette consists of a dark green, light green, and a light red. There's a high amount of contrast between these complementary colors, and this reinforces readability, hierarchy, and attractiveness of the design. Also, the new package does a much better job at communicating what the product actually is through its imagery. The sugarcane illustration on the front of the design is brought up in the hierarchy and has enough detail to be easily recognizable. The overlapping that it does between elements of the package adds the illusion of depth, and it looks more interesting to look at as well. Alright, let's check back in with Florida Man.
Whew, now you can see why this is such a big deal, can't you? Now, I'll tell you about that one time in Tampa. Shoot, that one's for the books now. It all started with a bunch of us Florida men getting together and...
Sorry about him. I should have known better. Now moving to the back panel of the Florida Crystals rebrand, there are some significant changes. The new packaging has improved the hierarchy once again. It reads the logo, information about the product and brand, nutrition facts, social media, and then it goes around to the rest of the assets of the package. As you can see, the content has been heavily refined and simplified for a much more streamlined experience.
Dang there, Mr. Narrator, sir. Whoever the hell you are. Man, who is that? That's a lot of rhyming you got going on there.
Ignore him. Anyways, one big change in content is completely removing the food recipe box and filling that space with info about the company. This goes along the new packaging's theme of increasing brand recognition. Moving on, the barcode got a substantial update. It was brought down a scale, put into the 4-column grid, and then added an illustration to the top of it. Speaking of grids, the new package follows a left-aligned 4-column grid. This is working way better than the centered and broken grid system of the old package, because both the hierarchy and readability of the package is increased. Important areas of the package are sectioned off with blocks of color and also assisted by varying type sizes. The back panel was a huge success.
Woo! Dang right, Mr. Boss Man. That back panel sure did put a kick in my pants that'll make a man want to steal his own Me and Mom's bingo fun. All right, you Subaru loving, cappuccino drinking, altitude breathing, granola vibing, ski bum looking piece of the West. Let's get on with the rest of the design.
All right, Florida man, just let me finish. Although the bottom of the package is very simple on both the old and new package, the change is substantial. On the new package, they use the Florida Crystals monogram within their logo system. The new package centers this monogram and displays a gold FC that contrasts well with the dark green background. This is working well because the bottom of the package is not really important to the consumer, so extra and simplistic branding is a great use of space. You could say that this rebrand was a definite success. Important design elements such as hierarchy, contrast, color, and readability are all improved upon every panel of the package. The biggest improvement seen on the product is the logo change though. These modern and simplified updates to this package make it live up to its high standard as a brand, and therefore succeeds and stands out in today's competitive market. Alright, Florida man, I'm finally done talking. Get back to, whatever it is that you do?
What? You talked too damn long, man. Hey, let me tell you about that one time in Tampa.